Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Gemini. So, guys, got a King of Cups here, just had to come out. All right, that's emotional, somebody stable, emotionally stable and open. You could be dealing with a Gemini, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But anyway, before we get into the reading, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. I hope all you Geminis are doing fine. And we're going to just check in these energies that came out while I was meditating on your energy before I started the reading. And I just want to talk about it. We got the Two of Swords here showing up. Some of you guys are definitely at a crossroads, needing to make a decision about something. And with the cards that came out, it really does go with the situation that I'm feeling that a lot of you Geminis may be dealing with at this time. This reading is timeless. Whenever you're guided to it, perhaps there's something in this message for you. All I ask that if it is something in this message for you, we got the Star card, healing. Some of you are definitely healing. I also heard healing your financial situations. Oh my goodness, y'all are ready to talk. Four of Cups. Looking at something. I also feel like you're looking at something in your life right now that you're not sure if it's something that'll disappoint you, or it could be looking at some past situations that you were not very happy with. And you're coming up on a crossroads of basically making a decision for something new or to go a different path. And so let's just first talk about the energies that came out here, Gemini, for you. All right. The energy, this is your higher self. It says, leave your unusual social circle behind. Seek out true companions. And it's the fox. You know, in the animal spirit card, the fox represents Gemini. So I definitely knew this was a message for you, Gemini. So some of you Geminis, it's going to resonate. For some, it may not. So if it doesn't, just throw it out to the universe that someone could use it. If it does resonate, please give me a thumbs up so that I know that the message got to the Geminis that needed to hear this message. I'm going to, and I don't usually do this, but I'm being guided to read this. So if maybe you don't understand what this is, or some of you are confused. With the Two of Swords, you may not really understand the guidance of what it is you need to be doing at this time. Or maybe you're seeking guidance of knowing this is what I'm hearing, whether to go left or right, whether release certain situations around you, people, places, or things. Some of it could be a job. It could be a mindset. It could be the way you see things, Gemini. Like, because the people and situations that you deal with, I feel have an effect on you to the point that sometimes you get into your head, right? A lot of us get in our head about situations because sometimes we see things people way, but it has to make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, we stay in our head until it makes sense to us, regardless to whatever circle we're dealing with, right? If we don't understand something, or we don't see something that way, or maybe like wondering why people keep doing certain things, or they keep showing up in certain ways, and maybe just showing up in your life, like you don't really understand why the spirit keeps showing, or people that keeps evolving back into your life when you've ended it or you've made a decision, but then it seems like you're back at that same crossroads again. This is what I'm hearing for some of you Geminis. It feels like that you keep traveling, like I'm trying to get past this, but I keep coming back to the same door. Like, didn't I walk through this door already, or didn't I complete this cycle already? Some of you are really, I feel some of you may even feel frustrated right now about certain things that's happening in your life. And it's because little do you know, you are emotionally attached to it, Gemini. This is what I'm hearing. Like, you are emotionally attached to the outcome of what it is you deserve, or what you want, or things seems to be going so great, and then maybe something happens that triggers you, right? And you're just like, is this the same old or not, right? Well, let me just read this higher you card to you. It says, leave your unusual, this is the thing, your unusual circle behind. Seek out true companions. Be aware, okay, so be aware of who your helpers are and bliss the shared connections. Excuse me, y'all. Your true helpers have long been your soul companions. They are always ready to guide, shape, and support your progress on the path to becoming a higher being. You have known them for millions of years. They are not so-called friends who may tell you what you want to hear, and yet reality have nothing to give you, but rather they are people who may well irritate or make you feel uncomfortable in some way. Recognize and appreciate the worth of those people. They can teach you many lessons in life. Your helpers are also those who have fought for you and want to protect you, even though you may have listened to them. Your helpers are people, animals, and other beings. Be open to every world. You are following the path of mystery and those who can teach you all around you. You have come a long way, met many helpers, and learned or indeed not learned many lessons. You have drawn this card in order to let one of your helpers go, your teachers go. You are to outgrow him or her. Look at all aspects of your relationships. What do you need to learn? The card reveals that the time has come to break away from your usual circle of friends and acquaintance and invite new companions into your life. Be brave and recognize that breaking off contracts must be complete or not at all. There is no halfway houses in this respect. So this card, Power Animal, which is on the card here, I should have been holding this up when I was reading it, right, guys? But your power animal is Fox. Your herbal essence oil, Silver Fire, and healing crystal is the Cornelian. And number 9 is your spiritual number. So what I'm getting from this, Gemini, is there's change that needs to happen. There's either someone who you've looked up to, believed in, shared a lot of time with, and you have to end that contract. Maybe that's where the crossroad is. Perhaps someone new has come in your life and you have to make changes, and you know that they have to be changes has to be made, and maybe you're fearful of that. Maybe someone that you really depended on or been around for quite some time has, you've realized that that time has expired. I just feel that time has expired for some situation around you. Whether you've just been holding on to it for comfort or because you didn't want to hurt someone's feelings, or there's a situation that every now and then you find yourself going back towards that situation. And I think that that one of the things is you already felt it coming. And you have, one of the cards you have is mirroring. So whoever or whatever the situation is, I feel that you're actually looking in the mirror at this situation that's reflecting back at you of maybe even what you've been through with this situation, or how many times, right? The mirroring, that's like the reflecting back. And that's almost like what I was seeing, like a door that you was like, I walked through this before, and you thought you walked through it, closed it, ended, but it wasn't ended. So In that reading in the book, it talks about like you can't straddle, you have to end it, end that contract. You have to move on. You have to go begin anew. And maybe it's a new community. Maybe it's a new job. However it resonates to you in your life, you would know if this reading is affecting you, or you know that this is what you're dealing with, Gemini. But there is something that you truly need to let go, and it's a contract that it has expired. And this means that whatever needs, either you don't see the same as this person anymore, you've outgrown this person, or you truly are now realizing whatever this situation was in your life, it can't be anymore. People, places, or things. It's up to you how that resonates with you. And then your second card came out is take control. And the universe is telling you this is a time that you need to take control, because there is something else that is ready to happen, and open and hatch is what I'm hearing for you. You overall is big success. So whatever this is that you have to release, I feel that it's going to have to do with your new journey, your new path, the way you feel about yourself, maybe even what it is you tell yourself on a daily basis. Some of this could be spiritual guidance. It could be the way your beliefs is, what you believe in, your spiritual, your higher you. Maybe that's changed. Maybe people, or you grew up, or you've been in a situation with someone where maybe they was very spiritual, or maybe they had different beliefs in their higher guidance, and maybe yours changed, or you've never believed in what they've believed in, but you have somehow or another just adjust, right? It's just like, I feel like some situations you just like, you know, it wasn't for you, or you didn't want to deal, but you would just deal just to get past the time. If you're in any situation right now and you're just dealing to get past the time, you have got to let that go. This is not the time to just be dealing just to be doing it. Like, make it make sense, Gemini, okay? Some of you need to make it make sense. And it may have already made sense, and you know that there's a change that is coming. And with the new year coming, you don't want to go into the new year with this mindset, okay? We got mirroring, we got take control, and then your third card here that came out was runner. Now, someone may feel like you're running from a connection, or you're running from a situation, or you may even feel like you're running. The universe may be saying like you're running from the truth. And there's a truth that you need to face right now. Whether this truth is within you, right? With the fox card, the fox is very smart. The fox can look at a situation and it feel like if it's a trap or whatever, you could come up with a way to get out and be the runner, or you can actually use your smarts, your brains, your heart, your soul, and truly let go of this contract so that you can move on and have new companionships come into your life. And I also feel that when you make that change, you get new spiritual guidance, which could be your angels, if that's what you believe in, right? Maybe you've had Archangel Michael, and now you're going to have Archangel Gabriel, something like that, right? I feel that this new path not only changes the situations around you, but it also changes your spiritual guidance. And you have to be open to it. There's big success at the end of this, right? And I feel you're going to do it. But right now, I feel like you're in a place where you may not want to hurt people's feelings. Or you may not be like, if I let this go, what do I have? Or what's next? And the universe is pretty much saying you're going to have to trust. But you can't halfway release these contracts. And I'm not coming down on you Geminis at all, because y'all know I'm a Gemini. I get this. And some of it pretty much can resonate with me too, you know. But you know how we hold on to people, right? You allow them to continually come into your energy. And as soon as that phone ring or you get that text, you're like, what do you want? Why do you even allow it to continue to happen, you know? And I'm not saying just block people and not tell them why or whatever, but you know that that is an energy that doesn't feel good, or it has in the past and you've outgrown it. some people I feel may be in your, they love your energy. They love what you bring to the table, and you may even feel drained. How you'll know these situations or people, it drains you. You be having to have a time out. This King of Cups, this King of Cups is definitely here. So emotionally balanced, right? I feel that. So mirroring and emotional in the King of Cups. This is you. First of all, I see something. Someone may even see you as so loving and caring. They love what you bring to the table. They love how you carry yourself. But what are they doing? You know, what are they emotionally available for you? Or are you just always emotionally available for them? This is what I'm hearing. That's what that mirroring thing is about, right? With the King of Cups, because King of Cups is stable, emotionally, knows what they want, will open their heart up, but not like the Queen of Cups, right? Because the Queen of Cups is more in holding space for any love or attention or joy they can bring in someone's life, and a lot of times being guided spiritually, very spiritually connected with the Queen of Cups. But this is the King of Cups, so more stable, more in their emotions, knowing exactly what it is that they want. And I think that's the time for you. Take control is the Eight of Cups. Yes, the Eight of Cups. It's the Eight of Cups definitely represents walking away, but it also represents walking towards, right? Walking away from the things that no longer serve you. Those Eight Cups has been spilled. You've learned the lessons, and I don't feel like you've learned the lessons and they've all been bad. Like, I feel there's been good lessons learned in it. Like, some of these people been, you know, the reading talks about some of these people were powerful people in your life. They played a part in your life, but everybody can't go with you, Gemini. And everybody is not going to be happy with new decisions and things that you make. But I think this is because I'm feeling, because you're choosing you now. You're choosing your happiness. You're choosing to connect with energies that now supports you instead of you being the supporter. Okay? You trying to keep connections together, maybe even family together. Like, just doing, this is what I'm hearing. Like, you may be the one in your family that if there was a separation or divorces or arguments or whatever it is, you're the one that tries to come and keep the connection and keep the family together and do the best you can. And anytime people have situations or issues, you know, they come towards Gemini, right? Because they want that information, they want that support, that help. And it's like, now you gotta not. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. Gemini, you have to leave the circle that needs so much support from you behind. Because the universe is going to bring you in a supportive team that now is going to support you. Where you, previous team, you were supporting them. So the universe is saying, take control, because there's something that they want to offer you on this new journey, but you have to choose it. If you don't choose it, then you'll be stuck. This is what I'm hearing, in that cycle. Again and again with the same people, the same outlook. You know, I'm getting like, you know how you get up and you got a daily routine. It's the same people. Maybe it's the same place you go every morning, your same routine to work and back. And it's like the universe wants you to switch it up, wants you to change it, because there's I just feel there's not only something tangible for you coming, but there's I don't know how to say it. It's like, yeah, the Three of Coins is under the bottom. Yeah, there's newness. I'm hearing newness. Like, I'm hearing a new life, a new beginning, a new path, new people. Like, it's going to lead. It may not be there now. And some of these people may be in your life. It's not that you're leaving all, but if you have any situation that is new, and you're having a difficulty focusing on it because of some other things in your life that's from the past, or people, or maybe people have something to say about it, that's where you need to let go. Those are situations that you need to let go for the new. If there is new in your life, the universe is saying focus on that. I'm also hearing like let your hair down, right? And focus on happiness and joy. You've been too intense. You've been worrying about financial situations. Some of you got children. You've probably been worrying about children, whether they're adult children or young children. And it's not that you can't love and care for them, but I'm feeling this is the time where the universe wants to care for you. Where the universe wants to bring you in a new cycle. I don't know. This ain't going to resonate with all of you. But if you just been feeling like you've been stuck in a cycle that you couldn't get out of, that you clearly thought you was done with, that's because you didn't release some contracts. You didn't release some people around. You didn't release, and you may have said it in your mind, Gemini, like, I'm not dealing with this person anymore, or I'm not contacting this person anymore, or I'm not working at this job anymore, but you never took the actions to close the contract. That is what I'm hearing. Close those contracts because new contracts are coming and it's going to be a big success. Now we got runner here. Why is the runner here? Runner is here because we have the Empress in reverse. The Empress upright is nourishing, caring, abundant. Anyone will want a male or female. It doesn't matter, right, y'all? We're dealing with tarot, so it's the energy. Anyone will want to marry you. Anyone will want to settle down with you because you're nourishing, you're caring, you have so much to offer. This is definitely, right? The Empress is, and even though it's in reverse, I'm not saying it in a bad way for you right now. And then under runner, that's walking away from it for a minute of nourishing and caring for everything. Some of you could have been so much like on your foundation. All you do is care about your foundation, going to work, making sure everything is stable. And I'm not telling you not to worry, don't worry about it, definitely, but not to keep it in the forefront because, 3D is reality. We have to take care of our business. But some of you have been so focused on that a relationship, if it, came in, or we hold on to so many old relationships because we're so focused on our stability and things like that we don't take the time to look and see what things around us needs to change. Okay, you don't want change. If you're stable, you want to hold on to it. If you got this amount of money in the bank, or you've worked on your credit, or you have a dream or a goal, you're just focusing on it. And I feel that there's some outside energies, a contract you have to release before the universe is going to open that up for you. That's just how I'm feeling. And the runner, someone could probably think you're running away from your responsibilities also. And some of you have neglected your responsibilities. This is not all, but some of you may have neglected some things that you should have been taking care of emotionally within you. Maybe some healing parts of you, maybe some situations that, right, with the 4 of Cups under the bottom, that was very disappointing to you. And even, I feel like some of you, even though it was disappointing, you just held on to it. And you haven't let it go. And the universe, like, you have to let it go. Look at the Ace of Wands. The universe, like, get set, get ready, let's go. Gemini, like, yeah, we have to go in the Tower. And I'm going to tell you this right now. With this Tower and this Ace of Wands, if you don't do it, we all know what happens, right? And then look, the 10 of Swords, it's the end. All right. So the universe is telling you, like, it is time to go. Get set, get ready, get going. And I feel that, and then we have the 7 of Cups under the bottom. I feel that there's been a lot of spilt milk, or there will be, okay? Some people are going to disagree with it. They may think you're running. They may think you're too controlling. whatever this situation, those people that think you a runner, too controlling, you're making a mistake, you shouldn't be doing it, that's probably where them contracts needs to end, okay? 9 out of 10, that's where those contracts need to end. It says leave your usual social circle behind. Look at your circle, Gemini. Who is around you? Who's been there for quite some time? Who is it that you know that doesn't complete you, that you're always there for them, that you're drained by them? And that's how you know where this is. I feel like there's new people, families, community, could be collaboration, definitely could be love. King of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, or you got water heavily, like me. I'm a Gemini Cancer cusp, so I have water in my chart, so it could just be all you. But what I'm seeing with mirroring and the King of Cups and then the Ace of Wands, this is emotionally getting ready to set forth, looking in the mirror, what you want, what makes you happy, what completes you. We take control in the present moment, okay? And the 8 of Cups and then the Tower, the universe is telling you, take control of this situation now, Gemini. We're asking you to release and leave the unusual society or circles or maybe even mindsets of, okay, now this ain't gonna resonate with all of you, but I'm hearing some of you know you've tried to get away with certain things that was not good for you, whatever it may have been. And I don't know what it is and I can't judge you, but I heard Gemini's trying to get away with something. Gemini, whatever that was, you were doing it and trying to get away with something because you wanted to win at all costs. So this could also be a mindset that you don't even have to show up in that manner. You don't have to be deceptive. You don't have to win at all costs. You are a winner. You have the skills and the knowledge to get forth and do whatever it is that you need to do for you, for your own security and happiness. And if it takes releasing certain people, because, you know, sometimes energies around you, and I'm not saying we're blaming people for our poor behaviors, Gemini, but sometimes people make you react in a certain way that does make them feel like you're too controlling or that you disconnecting from them or you're not paying them any attention or you're trying to do something sneaky, right? The fox also, you know, they consider the foxes to be sneaky. Well, you only be that way because you're trying to protect something and you shouldn't be trying to protect something. I mean, that's something that doesn't belong there, okay? Rather, if you're trying to protect your heart, why do you have to try and protect your heart from a relationship if you're in a relationship, right? You should be free to open and love and care and trust that that person loves you as you love them. If it's a job or friends that you're hanging with, you give them a limited time because you're like, I can't really be with them because they messes with my energy or, you know, maybe they don't really cause you, but you let your guard down and maybe you drink too much or you hang out too much or you wake up in the bed with somebody you don't know. I don't know. It's because of the group you're hanging with, right? Like it could be that, or it could be like, just like a mindset, a group. But all I'm hearing is leave your old usual social circles behind. People got to be cut loose. You've got to let them contracts go. You may have said it, but you have not. In some of these, they may not be physically in your life, but you know you've had some connections that you allowed to come back and forth. And some connections are still in your heart, and you may just need to light a candle, maybe sage, and release these people, right? Release these contracts. And we do have the moon coming up on Wednesday. This should be released by Sunday or Monday, this reading. and maybe do a cord cutting, okay? And that day just release so that you can start because there's something big coming your way, and your universe really wants you ready for it, and you can get ready for it. And I feel the take control is you need to take control of it. And what I also feel, you may be like, well, I ain't ready for this. I'm not ready to release this person. I'm not ready to walk away from this relationship. Oh, that's my best friend. They've been there forever, whatever. But you know why you're saying that? Because you already know who it is you need to release. You already know what contracts you need to, and this is not just one. So if you are saying like, oh, it must be this, no, this seems like several situations around you. Now, I don't know, I'm not telling you to go and quit your job, but there may be someone at work that you know you need to end that contract with them. Okay, just because you work with them and be with them, you don't have to indulge in their energy if it doesn't make you feel good. Okay, if it's pulling you down, if it's whatever it is, if you know that you're dealing with someone and they're jealous of you, why are you dealing with them? If every time you say something to them, there's something negative, or there's a lot of gossip about you, and you hear about it coming from this person, or someone's coming to you telling you someone's saying this or saying, why are they even coming to you with that information? That's not on your side. That's not bringing your energy up. That's bringing your energy down. Okay, so anyway, back to the reading. The Tower. The universe is telling you, take control, walk away, or the Tower is coming in. They're going to remove it anyway. They're going to end that contract because the universe has something better for you. Okay? There's a new beginning that needs to happen. And you can do it willfully, or they're going to do it for you regardless. So I say, go ahead, kick that towel over, walk away, take control of the situation. And this is at the present moment what the universe needs you to do. Now, the potential outcome is the Runner. We have the Empress. And then we have the Ten of Swords. It's the end. It's the end of nurturing situations that either you feel like the Runner can also be like someone that keeps running in and out of your life. They come in for your nurturing and caring. With the Empress in reverse, you're no longer going to entertain that. The Ten of Swords is over. We're starting something new. Ace of Swords, seeing the truth in it. The 10 brings you to an ace. That's seeing the truth in it. No more giving out free love. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I mean, you want to pay, I don't know, Gemini, the cost may not be materially for your love, but it should be for your stability, your understanding, your love, your joy, your happiness. Okay? So, yeah, no more giving out free love, right? No more nourishing situations that does nothing to help you. It only hinders you is what I'm hearing, all right? Let's see, what else? Let me just get a closing message here, y'all. Just a quick, this may not resonate with any of you, but this is all. But the main thing, you got big success here. At the end of the day, there's big success. But you got to close that door, and don't you let that door show back up again. That means walk through it and be done, right? We got separation under the bottom. Some of you got to separate from some people, leave them behind, goodbye. And then what happens? Look, you can't make this up. Positive change. After you do that, you got big success when you separate yourself from a situation, and then it becomes a positive change. And fear and anxiety is under there because, yes, you have fears of leaving. Like, what if I need this person? No, all you need is you, Gemini. They need you. You're not thinking about this right. You keep thinking, well, what if I need? Do you understand that these energies and contracts you're releasing, it is because they need you. And maybe it's time to kick their butt out the nest. Some of it could be children. Some of them, if your grown children been staying with you far too long, you can't even have a love life or do anything. Some of these are some jobs that's been taking advantage of you and not giving you your worth. Some of these are friends that been around you with their hand out and never sitting with their hand out to get something from you. But they never just show up to give you something. And I feel the universe wants to give you something. Relationships. And it's in the 3D. So abundant too. right? Hey, some of you didn't open business and you're working with me, and you know you're not working out right with this business partner. They're not making sense when they're budgeting, when they're trying to do their finances, and you know this. When you're trying to hold it and hold this company together and do this, no. Let go. Release that contract and watch the universe. New contracts. I just feel new contracts are coming in, and they're going to be big and successful. And then you're going to be but you got to look in that mirror first. And you got to get your emotions stable. King of Cups, right? And that's in the past. It wasn't stable. But now the Ace of Wands, you got to get fired up and you got to get going. Emotionally, you do have to put some emotions in. Only sword you have out here is to be Gemini is the Ten of Swords. And that's beautiful because that's the end. It's the end of the confusion. It's the end of deception. It's the end of lies. It's the end of third parties, right? And the Seven of Pentacles is coming out here. So it's like looking at what you have invested in so far. And this feels like something you got to do on your own, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Y'all know that's you. Right in the door. And this is you probably, yeah. Okay, I can't make it up. Your reading's over with. And then the Ten of Wands. Listen here, Gemini. You're turning your back to things that you invest. You know that was just like, no. I'm not even finna entertain that anymore. This is what didn't work. And you know why you can't entertain it anymore? Because, look, this is how this goes. You can't entertain it anymore because there's a victory waiting for you. Okay? There's something so much better. And you see it and you know it. But you've got to choose that. You've got to choose it. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is investing in people, places, and things. And you're, I feel, reevaluating it now. And that's what the universe is asking you to do before they bring this tower in. To evaluate what it is. And some of you have already done that. Some of you like, oh man, I didn't release so many people in situations I'm not dealing with no more. Some of you saying like, I already got a new job. So here's your next step. Once you've completed that cycle, what's your next step? There's victory. There's recognition. This is from being tired, right? From carrying other people's burdens, or either just being burdened down in life. And this is a new cycle, the Ten of Wands. You already got the Ace of Wands, right? That 10 is leading to the Ace of Wands, dropping that 10 and becoming with the Ace of Wands. So much passion and fire and getting started, a new beginning. You have a new path. There's new people. There's new situations happening for you. There will be something new to invest in, and it's going to feel good. Some of you, this is definitely a soulmate connection that's going to show up differently. Like someone who gets you, then all they want to do is nurture you. Where you've been nurturing all the situations, some situation, it could be a community, new families, collab, I don't care. There's something that's coming in. The Six of Wands is these situations or people that's going to be seeing you or coming towards you because the universe is sending them. You've ended the old contracts and this is a new era. If you guys are familiar, I can't remember what her name is, but she talks about like the last 4 years has been like a rabbit hole. Like your rabbit hole it's been dug, closed, like that's it. You're done going through the hard times of love and hurt and pain and disappointment. I'm not saying you're never going to have it, but you're never going to have it in that way. Like right now, the universe wants you celebrating. People are going to be celebrating you. You're basically going to be celebrating yourself because you may not even know how far you've come. And maybe you started off with the Seven of Pentacles and you were truly putting that behind you because you got so much more and you're accepting yourself for being so much more now, right? But I also feel that you've reevaluated your financial situation, your social life, how you move in the world today, what you believe in, just reevaluating your spiritual guidance or your higher you. And you're realizing like, yeah, I got to let some things go. It didn't grow. I put the seed, I tried to plant it, but whoever you was trying to plant or do the seed with, they wasn't on your level. They didn't want what you want. And this is the time for you to accept that and get ready for what the universe has for you now, or whoever you want to believe in. You can believe what you want to believe, Gemini, but what you need to know is there's a victory coming. There's big success here, and you are now about to make a huge change in your life, and you're about to let go of those burdens. So if you've been down in a place of even feeling like the dark night of the soul, or things were so deceptive and wrong towards you, or you've been wronged, or you didn't want to wrong people, and you've hold back your thoughts, and because people say, oh, Gemini got that mouth, they could be very cunning. Yeah, well, hell, you're the queen of swords. You tell it like it is. You tell it like it makes sense. And some of you been holding yourself back from that because you've been letting people tell you that you've been wrong, or you're so cutting, and you have not been showing yourself. But I'm also feeling you're going to be you, and whoever or whatever this situations or this new cycle or social circles that you're going to be dealing with is going to accept you for exactly who you is. They're going to love that cunningness about you. They're going to love with your ability to invest and build, or your mindset, or how you want to move forward, or your laughter, your joy, and that energy that you have is going to be heightened because you're going to be with like-minded. And this is a new group, a new start, a new path with different types of people that were different from your past. But you got to let go of the old contracts, and then you got big success. That's what you got to do. And do it, Gemini, before this tower hits. That's what I got for you guys. If anything resonates with you, definitely give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on your next reading. Love you, Gemini. Bye. Love and light.